Back, everybody. So today, well, for this one, I was gonna just take a little step back, do some review, kind of talk about the things that we've been going over, and do a little more work. As you can see, this farm is starting to come along pretty well, and the crops are growing pretty fast, as well as all the other stuff. Let's see. Although you notice these ones are still struggling, whereas ours, with the alternating crop rows, is doing a lot better. Also, I think one of their farmers is getting into this, so let's uh let's fix that. So, oops, don't need the map. Also, in this episode, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of move our stuff to this village. I think this shall be our new home. Like I said, I haven't seen the illagers for a while. I don't know if they're respawning, so that's good. And yeah, and it's a nice place. And we're going to be needing the villagers to be doing a bunch of the trading stuff that we want to get into in future episodes. So, alright, and as far as review, so far we've gone over variables, just very briefly. We've done um, variables, control flow, functions, and also getting set up with development environments in Python. So, really, and I realize it's a lot to take in, and don't worry if you feel overwhelmed, if you need to, take some time, all that good stuff. Like I said, definitely check out the website. I'll have to add that link into the description on the last few videos. But anyways, it's a very good resource, and also just being able to Google search. So, and again, take breaks. Definitely take breaks. So that's kind of what we'll do on today's episodes. We'll kind of take a break from the learning, work on our village, do a little actual Minecraft guide stuff. And yeah, I definitely think one of the other villagers is harvesting this. So what happens sometimes is once the crops are ready to harvest, a farmer villager will come over and harvest them and then plant whatever seeds they have. So that's why we have like a couple random beetroot here. Pretty sure that's why. And actually we're going to go ahead and get these. Oh, whoops. Missed. We're going to go ahead and get these potatoes too. So we can go ahead and build up our stockpile of our crops. And actually, speaking of which, let's go ahead and add a couple chests, just so we have a stockpile of crops, because we're going to need a lot of crops to trade. Let's see, do I have any other chests? I do not, so let's craft some, and there we go. Get some planks, get some chests. 8's good. Alright, and I'm not sure where I want to put these. Let's put them here. We don't really need a whole lot more beds. I've noticed that there aren't really a whole lot of villagers taking these spots for beds. We just wanted to make sure that we actually had some villagers, or that was my main concern. So I'm gonna do that. Also, I think I hear a spider somewhere. Alright, let's try to be a little organized too. So we will put extra potatoes there, yeah, potatoes, carrots. Then maybe in this one do like, oh, whoops. Or actually, you know what? We should go ahead and increase our farm. So let's put carrots down there. And I'm thinking carrots and potatoes are probably the biggest go-to. Let's see, the wheat's not really growing. Alright, oh, and I still have mixed rows. And this is going to be an issue. Let's go ahead and... Is that a carrot? That looks like carrots, kind of. Oh, see, just like I was talking about. You put beetroot seeds in there, so it might be a lost cause up here in these crops. Because the farmer villagers are going to just do whatever they want. And this one's stuck. No? Huh. Yeah, he's upset with me. Alright, so let's see, what else are we doing? We've got quite a few villagers stocked up, and for some reason... keep getting wandering traders, so I'm going to keep taking their leads. Nice, got the 2. Let those llamas spit it out. And let's go check on the illagers. Make sure that they are in fact not spawning. I honestly think destroying their banners stopped them from spawning. I hope that's the case. Nope, I already see one over there. So illagers are spawning. They're not raiding our village, so... don't really know what to think about that. Let's maybe double check and make sure that all the banners are gone, because if that's the thing, I only see one over there. Yeah, looks like we took all the banners. Interesting. So, who knows? I could look that up, or actually, you know, you watching, you could also look it up too. Either way, let's go back to our farm. All right, so now that we have a few villagers, oh, what we should do is check and see what these villagers want. Whoops. So this one wants beetroots. That's right. I think we already did check this out. So this one's a fisherman. Okay, so that means that there's a barrel some by. That's what the fisherman's job block is, and he wants a lot of string. Now that's kind of ridiculous. So if I find that barrel, I'll probably destroy it, just because I want to see if I can get a different trade. Another thing you can do to do better trading with villagers is have them converted into a zombie villager and then cure the zombie villager. Now that's quite an extensive process. We do have a brewing stand, so we could make the potion that you need for it. So we might end up doing that in one of the upcoming videos. But for now, let's go ahead and keep getting our farm going. And do I have another hoe? Yes. So I'm working with these wooden hoes. Let's see, that's a potato row. Let's make a carrot row. Yep. Just so we can get these things growing while we're waiting. Alright, and let's do a little review. So far we've talked about variables, specifically as they pertain to Python. We've talked about control flow, and we're going to go into loops eventually, but not quite yet. Loops are a little complicated, so they'll probably be a whole episode on its own. But yeah, so control flow. I did include an example of that if-else, or if-elif example. Whoops, we don't want that. Let's do potatoes. Okay, so yeah, the example that we used in the last episode was the function to determine a letter grade based on a score. So a score was passed in, and yeah, definitely, this is in the description of the last video. I actually wrote the function. Oh, and I should mention that you can't do greater than or equal than signs, or arrow or angle brackets, as they're also known as, because YouTube does what is called data or input sanitization. And what that means is people can do malicious things with certain special characters, so a lot of places they're just not allowed. And that's the case with YouTube. So for my example, I just used a tilde, which is that little squiggly line. So just pretend that's a greater than sign. But it should make sense looking at it. If you do a Google search on if, elif statements, and with greater than or less than comparators, as they're called, then you'll be able to see more examples that way. But yeah, I do have the example up, and it is the one. And let me go sleep, because I already lost a couple villagers off camera to zombies. So, alright. Anyways, so yeah, so we have the control flow with the if, elif, else, etc. So we have the score that comes in. It's just an int, or it could be a float. Doesn't matter, as long as we have it, and then we can compare that to either 90, 80, 70, 60, and then we have an else for like a default case if none of those first cases are met. Okay, so that's the first example of an if-else statement. Yeah, we're getting quite a few llamas. Alright. And then variables. Yes, variables, you declare a variable is what it's called when you create a variable. And in Python, all you need is the variable name, an equal sign, and a value. And then Python will do the rest. It will create the type of variable that would make the most sense for... Actually, should we go take that guy out? Now he's gone. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so yeah, variables. And variables are very useful and usually about the second thing that you learn when you're learning a programming language. Okay, so... let's see, we have enough beds. What else are we trying to accomplish in here? We should make a little mine. Maybe that's what I should do right now. I want to do that close to where we've been staying at, in our little villager breeder area. And I know that there's a giant hole directly under this little add-on that we built. So, yeah, let's make a mine right about here. Do I have a shovel? I do not. Yeah, because I'm going to need stone for tools, iron for tools, and let's also go clean out our inventory a little bit. So, and we will be going back to the other base. I might do that off camera, just to kind of get all of our stuff. I'm basically going to take everything. I mean, Well, actually, I say that. Let's go ahead and make everything that we had at the old base here. That's a good starting point, and then we'll harvest for resources. So we want to get some of this sugarcane. And see, now it's definitely growing quite a bit. So we've got, and I might have to go swimming for a couple of those. Do they go? Yep. Okay, got that one. All right, so now I have 21 sugarcane. That's good. I missed one over here. Oh, two. Okay. All right, so now we have that. Actually, yeah, never mind. Let's just continue that process. So I'll plant it on the other side. I mean, I was going to make those fancy little sets of 4, but this works just as well. Oh, yeah, you can plant them on top of each other. But see, we're going to just make that much more sugarcane as time goes on. We just got to remember to check it every now and then. So we are going to need a ton of this stuff for our enchanting table setup. Okay. Alright, we got that. Alright, we're leaving it at that. So now, let's see, do I have any stone? Oh, let's go ahead and make... Oh yeah, we were cleaning out inventory. Let's get rid of some of this wool. Wool, we don't need iron. Oh, we do need a furnace over here, so we will need just cobblestone for that. So let's get rid of all this stuff. Don't really need any of it right now. Okay. So, a mine shaft. Or, well, our version of a mine shaft. An actual mine shaft has, like, rails, and it's naturally occurring in the world of Minecraft. So, let's go ahead and get started. Start heading down. And we'll stair step down. And as we get more stone, we'll make more stairs, just like we did at the starter base, so we can easily go up and down this entryway to our mine. Alright, now we do have an iron pickaxe, so we can speed up that process. And actually, we'll go ahead and do like that. Okay, do that. Oops. There we go. And we do need some torches. Whoops. So if we find any coal, we'll definitely mine that. I know we have a bunch of coal back at the starter base, so again, like I said, we might just grab all of our supplies from the other base. Actually, I like to put them there. There we go. Okay. Alright, we definitely have enough for a furnace, but I want to kind of keep going. And we're at Y level 56, so we'll just go down as far as Y level 11, so we can also look for diamonds in this mine. And so we have a ways to go. But I definitely want to make some stairs. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back up, make a furnace here pretty soon. Make a bunch of stairs. Make some stone tools probably, because we're going to need to find more iron. And that's okay. Although I will say you do need iron, an iron pickaxe to mine diamonds. So if we find diamond ore and we happen to have this thing break on us before we have more iron, we're going to have to leave it and come back and get it with an iron pickaxe. Otherwise, it takes a lot longer to mine and it will drop nothing. So just a heads up about that. You have to have an iron pickaxe to mine diamonds. So, and I believe it's the same for gold as well. So just basically it's a good rule to just always use an iron pickaxe when you can. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see. And so functions and stuff like that. Now functions, we've done the adder function and the grade function so far, and I have both of those in the descriptions of the videos. And I did do a little adding to the website on Python, so there's a little more. I'm gonna add even more very soon. Alright, oh, and we got some iron ore here. Nice. Alright, so we'll actually be able to just jump to iron tools pretty soon, it looks like. Okay. In fact, let's go ahead and get that started. And see, this is why I like to put stairs on these things, because it's a lot slower to jump up all of the steps. Okay. Also, we're going to need to think about food pretty soon, because we don't have that cow crusher even though the cow crusher doesn't really work as expected, we did at least have one over at our other base. So, like I said, we'll move everything from the other base. Let's see, the furnace had a 9 cobblestone, or sorry, 8 cobblestone. Oh, we don't have coal. That's right. Let's see. So there's that, and I believe you can use, oops, wood. Let's see if we can do that. Yes, you can use just wood as fuel. So, honestly, I don't know why I bother with coal then, because wood is a lot easier to get. Oh well, we'll leave that in there. Coal is probably faster, is what I'm guessing. Also, we need a stone cutter. Now, I want to see... Yeah, and this was why I was confused. I didn't actually have stone before. We do have an iron ingot. Maybe it doesn't matter what type of stone you use. That would be handy. Ah, we can use any type of stone. Nice. So we have cobblestone. How did we... Now it says we don't have... Yeah, stone. Interesting. That might be a glitch or something like that. But if you need stone, you can actually smelt cobblestone. Oops. There we go. Now we have a stone cutter. Let's make some stairs. Okay. And we still need coal for... Ooh, actually, yeah, we got some nice iron. We need sticks. We do need coal for torches. Let's see. Alright, well, let's take this wood. Let's make a bunch of planks and then sticks. Okay. Got that. Got that. Got that. And then some sticks. And then some tools. We're going to need some pickaxes. Let's see. Let's just do one more for now, because I also want another shovel in case we run into any gravel or dirt and stuff like that. Shovels are really nice, and really you want one of every tool, except for we don't really need a hoe. Well, let's see. We have more iron. Let's do that. Let's do one more pickaxe since we're going to be mining, and let's just use a stone hoe for now, and let's leave the hoes behind because we're not really working on our garden just right now. Okay. And we'll leave it there. Sticks, planks, blah, blah, blah. Starting to sound like a villager. Oh, yeah. Let's make more stairs. We're going to need a little bit more than that. 25 should be good, because we're trying to go down to Y level 11. So we want to have enough stairs to where we can reach that. There we go. Alright. On to our mine shaft. We still have plenty of food for now, so... Oops. This is going to make it a lot faster to get up and down from here. And we're already a fair ways down. But you always want to go down to like diamond level if you're going to be mining stuff out, because then you can find diamonds. Alright, so... And I think we even have enough torches to at least get a starter mine going. How did that? Did I mine that? Alright, let's see. And good thing I got a shovel because we have some dirt. Okay. And let's see. I like to also do kind of like the opposite on the roof. Like just step down by one. Kind of give you some headroom. You might have to clear out more, depending. It's because you don't want to be bumping your head once you got your stairs going. Let's see. So, there we go. Alright, we have some copper ore. That's not very useful, but it's interesting. So, and we'll take it. Why not? Because it is in our path. So, we got some copper. And like I said, I know you can craft a telescope with copper and a lightning rod. And other than that, I'm not too sure. And I think lightning rods are useful for keeping villagers safe during a thunderstorm or a lightning storm. Oops. Okay. We're at 31, so we're getting close. Hoping I find some more iron ore, because this pickaxe is going to break soon. And in fact, it might be smart to go ahead and use stone tools for this first part, just because you're just clearing out, you're not really needing the the aspect of an iron pickaxe. Alright. Now here's zombies, so there's a cave nearby. Speaking of which. Alright, I saw another one, I thought. Alright, well, let's light it up. At least just a little bit. Like I said, we don't have... Oh, actually, you know what? Caves are very useful for getting coal and iron and such, so... Although we don't want to get lost, let's go ahead and... We do have some dirt. Let's go ahead and do like we did in the other cave and make a dirt pillar signifying where our... Actually, let's make it one all the way down. So we got a dirt pillar like that. Alright. Now, I'm going to take that iron. I'm not going to spend too much time in here. Well, I need more torches, really. And I hear what sounds like a skeleton. There's a spider. Nice. Found coal. And gold. Alright, now. Okay. Let's go ahead and take the coal. And let's take the gold, too. Also, I just realized we have a diamond pickaxe at our starter base, so we could use that. That would actually be a lot smarter of a move, but basically I'm just trying to do everything I can before having to actually go all the way back to the starter base. Even though it's not very far, you know, it's still traveling. So, alright. So you got iron. Plenty of iron, so yeah, we'll be okay now. Oh, there's an Enderman up there. You might see his eyes. Watch this fancy trick. Okay, make a little cubby. Upset him. Now he's upset. And then we're safe. So Endermen are 3 blocks tall. So they can't... Oh, and we didn't get a Ender Pearl. Oh well. Anyways, and the reason I did that is because we need Ender Pearls for one of the things that we will be doing coming up soon. Very soon. So, actually getting to an Ender Fortress, or an End Fortress, and getting ready to go to the end to take on the Ender Dragon. Yeah, we'll be doing that really soon. You gotta be careful with when you see a bunch of gravel. A lot of times you can fall right through. Alright, so let's get the coal so we can make some torches. Let's go back, and again, we don't want to get too far in here because you could get lost pretty easily. And I don't really have a whole lot of supplies to be caving. Yeah, down to 7 torches. Let's go get the ore that we already passed and let's head back on up. Oops. Let's keep that there. I hear a skeleton. I see a spider. Oh, I have 2 iron pickaxes. Nice. Okay, well, maybe we can keep going for a little bit. Okay, get that. Where is this skeleton? Are you down here? Well, either way, we've passed up a lot of good, useful ores here, so let's do this. We can make more torches. Let's start the smelting process for all this iron. And we're pretty set. And we're down to Y24, so we're actually, I mean... I don't know where we were at our little entryway. I think that was a little higher up, but we're not too far away from diamond level, so then we can actually have a mine. Alright. Oh, and there's another Enderman. So maybe we might do the same tactic, try to lure him to a little cubby that we dig out. Where is he? Ah! Not what I meant to do. Okay. Yeah. We'll get them eventually. I mean, there's more than one way to get an Ender Pearl. Basically, you need an Ender Pearl to craft an Eye of Ender, but you also need something called a Blaze Rod, which you can only get in the Nether when you defeat a blaze. So we'll be going into the Nether pretty soon here, and then we'll try to find a blaze. Well, usually you have to find a fortress, and that's a structure down in the Nether that's basically like this big kind of base thing, but with a bunch of Nether bricks. It basically looks like a bunch of bridges and hallways, and they have things like blazes and wither skeletons and a bunch of really fun stuff. So we'll be going to the Nether real soon, and for that we actually need obsidian. So, and for that, we need the diamond pickaxe that we already crafted. So, yeah, I'll probably go back between episodes, or maybe I'll do it on episode. We're about done with this one. Let's see, I have... That's good for... Ooh, look at that, slime. Now that is an interesting mob, very useful, and we're going to go ahead and go take it out, because, like I said, it's really hard to find slime. Which means that this is a slime chunk. So, and I don't know how to turn on the grid lines. Oh yeah, by the way, pro tip, little slimes can't hurt you. They can be annoying, but they can't hurt you. So I'll see, I'm just like kind of standing around in the middle of them. Yeah, but we're getting these slime balls. And these are useful for sticky pistons, which we're definitely going to be crafting quite a bit of. So, alright, for now. Nice. We got 19 after we picked that up. Yeah, 19 slime balls. That's good. So, let's just remember, in fact, we'll put a little dirt pillar. Wonderful. Alright, so dirt pillar. And let's even put a stair, just to make sure that that looks out of place, because there could be dirt down here. Anyways, the reason I did that is because we are marking a slime chunk. So we'll try to come back here and see if we can find more slimes generating in here. In fact, I should clear out a little spot for him to hopefully spawn. And basically, a slime chunk is a section of the map that a slime mob can spawn in. And they're a little rare. And if you know the seed of your world, you can actually use a website called, I think it's Seed Finder. Maybe I'll try to put that in the description of the video. But anyways, oh, and also, we're kind of a little lost, aren't we? Where did we come in at? Let's see. There we go. See? Dirt pillar. In fact, let's kind of go ahead and do the same thing. Let's make it really obvious and put a staircase there. So, it's best to do something like a diorite pillar or a granite pillar or something, but, you know, somehow to tell where you were to get up. And we're at Y22, so that's pretty good. And we're going to actually go ahead and finish putting our... whoops. Never mind, I should have started up here. Because now we got to do this. Okay, my mistake. So, now we have stairs, kinda. And now we can run right up. Awesome. Alright, so we have a furnace, we have some fuel, we have coal. Although, honestly, I'll probably just keep using the wood. I mean, let's just see. So, yeah, that seems quick enough. I don't know why I would even use coal there. Anyway, so, and we have sticks. Do we have sticks? There we have sticks. Okay, so let's get some torches. There we go. Nice stack of torches, and we will be making more iron tools. Oh, and also, so this guy, this is actually a job block as well. The stonecutter doubles as a job block for the mason. Now, masons are okay. I mean, I'm not going to go get a lot of clay, so we're not going to use this villager for trading. But, in fact, let's see what this one does. And these might all be the same, come to think about it. Well, you can get a quick charge or a bookshelf. So those trades aren't the best either. We might, actually, I already know that I'm going to be breaking this lectern, or one of them, and trying to get one of them to change their trade to a book of mending. So we'll talk about that more later, but it's a very useful enchantment that I want to put on all of my diamond tools. So, alright, let's see. And we don't need our copper ore. We have gold. I'm not worried about that. And that, extra torches, spider eye, flint, slime. That is awesome that we found that. And our extra coal. Extra cobblestone, extra that. Just basically stuff we don't need. Because now we'll be going into the mine. Really, we only need so many stairs because we're going down like 10 more units. Alright. Well, that's about it for this video. So I might actually do some mining off screen. I'm not sure about that. I don't know how I feel about that. A lot of the videos that I watch, they kind of, it's about a mixed bag. Like they'll do some stuff off screen if it's a little more mundane, but the main focus of these videos is to teach computer science topics, and it's still a guide, I mean, it's still useful as a guide for Minecraft, but mainly it's to kind of introduce you to CS and CS topics. So, and then the hope is that in conjunction with the website that I'm building and other resources, anyone can come in and learn computer science. So, just to recap, that's the point. We didn't do a whole lot of review this time. We kind of mostly focused on Minecraft stuff, and that's okay. I mean, we're getting a lot of stuff done. And yeah, actually, I think I am going to, off camera, totally demolish everything from our starter base and bring it here. Or at least go and grab all the supplies. Maybe we'll leave the house and stuff like that. Doesn't hurt. Okay, well, I will see you in the next video. Thanks, bye.